Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys? You'll see that I have two cards or two decks here. One is for completely single, no one around you that you're aware of. And the second deck is for those of you who may be in some kind of a situationship where it's complicated. So you're technically single, but there's, something going on. You may be seeing somebody, okay, a little confusion. So we'll see what comes up with that energy. So we'll start with the completely single. Single Taurus. In your love life, what does single Taurus need to know? Who's interested in you, coming your way? What does Taurus need to know? Oops, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Clarity, please. For single Taurus. You've got somebody here. Somebody wanting to communicate a little bit here. Someone kind of holding back a little. They're a little apprehensive. Okay. This is someone who generally knows what they want and they go for it. So it's an energy of someone once they kind of, it's an energy of this person who's, like I say, they're a little apprehensive. They could have a little bit of a shy side, but it's really about this person figuring out what it is they want and going for it, you see. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe a Scorpio, a little water there. I see someone being a little indecisive. So there's someone here who's a little indecisive. Make sure you do take off the rose-colored glasses. I actually feel this is someone very charming, possibly attractive. I feel, like I say, this is somebody who is holding back. They're apprehensive. So, like I say, this could be yourself. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Make sure you don't fail to recognize that about this person. But I do see some indecision. This is why. This person is somewhat indecisive here. I do see the Three of Wands. I do see a little Leo energy. We have the Strength card. So it's about this person gaining the strength and confidence. Okay. It's an energy, reminding somebody here that they're a lot stronger than they think they are. So it's an energy of being brave. And I see the Three of Wands. So it's an energy of somebody waiting. See, it's an energy of somebody waiting here. This person may be keeping you waiting, okay, kind of energy. But I feel like it's this person. They're waiting for something. And I do feel it's an energy because there's some kind of indecision about whether they should reach out or not. And generally it's, hey, do you want to go for a drink? Do you want to go for a cup of coffee? But I feel this person actually is lacking a little bit of confidence here. So it's about being strong and brave. Okay. It's an energy of reining in all that strength and just going for it. Because there is that indecision. So yeah, whatever you do, though, don't fail to recognize this energy of this person, okay? That they are a little bit apprehensive. So, yeah, there we go. So there's an energy of a choice in love, and we have the Six of Wands energy. So what I feel like's going on is we have a person who probably needs to get to know you a little bit more. It's an energy of somebody here who, like I say, they're indecisive. They might even, this person may, to be honest, sometimes what you see with this energy, a person who comes across as strong and confident, but they're actually apprehensive because of the indecision. So I do see this choice in love possible here, but it's an energy of two people coming together, taking the time to get to know each other. So it's an energy of someone who takes a little bit of time to get to know someone. And if they feel that something isn't right, okay, or they don't feel confident, they just kind of move away to avoid a disaster. You see? So I do see this person, it's an energy of just kind of waiting here. And I feel like it's connected to them. They're waiting for something, maybe getting themselves out there. I feel it's an energy of leaving something behind because they're taking some lessons they learned from the past. So it's an energy of someone who may have been overly confident at some point. Yeah, because the King of Wands is generally someone who knows what they want and they just go for it. Somebody, this is somebody who can be quite charming, definitely somebody who's very determined, very proud. It's definitely a sense of pride here, but they're indecisive. So I feel as though they have that indecision. So it's possible they have a choice. They could, of a couple people. But I feel as though this is someone who's finding the confidence to move away from something. Okay, but they're coming your way. So it could be, like I say, it could be somebody who's was focused on something here from the past. See, I see this person looking towards that past energy, but they're moving away from that. They're taking some lessons and moving forward. So I feel this is someone who's learned some lessons, not to be overly confident, to take off the rose-colored glasses. Okay, if they become indecisive, when you feel indecisive, it generally means something may not be right. Okay, but it is an energy of taking a little time to get to know somebody first before you make that decision. You see, that sword energy right there. I see a little Gemini energy. It's definitely a little Leo energy. But that apprehension, I feel like it's this person, someone who's learned something from their past. Yeah, look at that. I feel as though it's telling me, it keeps telling me this person was very strong and confident at some point. They come on kind of strong, they're very confident, but then they become indecisive. Okay, so they likely get up into their head. They have a hard time making a decision whether they should move away to avoid a disaster. You see, someone may have failed to recognize at some point that they should have just moved on. But whatever it is, whoever they are, they're heading in your direction. Could be somebody making peace with their past. Yeah, no, you've got somebody new here. This is somebody new. Yeah, so this is their story, I feel. They're somewhat indecisive. Strong Leo energy. Yeah, so I do see some truth, some success. So this is a person who generally goes after they want, win or lose. So whatever that decision is, that energy of finding the strength and confidence, this is somebody who's just kind of waiting. But it's about leaving something in the past where the ship has sailed. Okay, and there's your ship right there. See, this is someone who's learned to move away when they see a possible disaster. So that's who they are. They have a tendency to be indecisive, definitely some Gemini energy there. But they have that side to them that's confident. See, it starts off that way. But then there's that energy. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I feel as though what we have is somebody who, see, there's that indecision. See, this is someone who's indecisive. They're focused on that wand. They have that sense of pride, but I do see that strength and confidence with this person. You can see the sun shining. This person wants to start something, win or lose, but because of something that happened in their past, they've learned some lessons. It's more than likely about being overconfident, moving too quick, okay, is what it's telling me here. So tell me more about this King of Rods. Yeah, this is somebody who's got that other side to themselves. In fact, some of you might even have a couple of people. It's quite possible you've got a choice here. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of that energy. At least there's nothing confirming it for me where I feel that vibe. But I feel it's this person doing a lot of thinking. They're kind of in their head. They're unable to make a decision. But a lot of times it's just a person who's very logical. They overanalyze. So it's like they start something and then they start to become analytical as they get to know someone. They have a tendency to get into their head. They are, I feel, quite intelligent. I do feel that, but I do feel they're back and forth in their head. They become indecisive because they have a tendency to overthink. So we have the Three of Wands. Why is this Three of Wands here? Oops. Three of Wands. Yeah, so see, it's all about the one. It's about choosing the one, you see. Yeah, it's that passion. See, this is someone definitely focused on that physical. Definitely. Okay. Do take off the rose-colored glasses if this person's very attractive, okay? Because I feel there's a lot of that physical attraction. It could be your own energy, but they're new. This is a win or lose. This person's having a little aha moment. I think it's an aha moment about themselves. So they've definitely learned something, and this is good. You want somebody who comes towards you, who's taken the lessons they've learned from the past, to take the time to get to know someone. Maybe even take a little more time. Be strong, be brave, okay? And take that bit of time. Don't just move away to avoid a disaster when you kind of get in your head, because that's what I feel this person's learned here. Yeah, definitely that sense of pride. They're focused on that physical connection, you see. Too much focus on the physical. Yeah, not enough focus on all the other things. But it's an energy of two people taking the time to get to know each other and growing closer, you see. So it's an energy with this deck of actually two people growing closer through communication, learning from each other, learning about each other. So that bond forms, you see. It's forming an actual bond. Wow, see, there it is. There's that strength, that confidence. So this person's taming the beast, taming their passions. You see, too much focused on the physical appearance, the physical connection. You see, this is what this person's thinking about here. They're trying to look past that. Okay, that's what I feel. They're looking past that energy here. So this is someone who's kind of leveled up, grown up a little bit here. But there is still that, I mean, this could be a past energy or something they're just going through where they get into their head and they analyze. But it's definitely an energy of someone who becomes indecisive. Uh-huh. So tell me about the lovers. Yeah, definitely some Gemini energy. Doesn't mean they are, it's just the energy. Tell me about that. There we go. Yeah, so it has to do with building a proper foundation. See, it's about building a foundation by being strong and brave, taming the beast. The foundation, you see, is not built on that physical connection. And we all know people get older, they lose their physical good looks. You know, we all know the scenario. So I feel this is what this person's thinking about. They're looking past that physical. So this is somebody I feel who needs a mental connection. They need to connect. They need to have someone they can communicate with. So they've definitely learned something here. But I definitely see them being strong, taming the beast, that physical, you see. Wow. This is someone here, like overall in a nutshell, they're going to try something different because they're coming to those realizations. The light bulb's going off. They're kind of going, about themselves. Yeah, they focus too much on the physical appearance, the physical attraction. They definitely do want that bond, but how two people actually form a real bond is by moving forward, taking the time to get to know each other, connecting. Now, this is cerebral energy. I feel this person's someone who needs that mental connection. Okay. Six of... There we go. See, moving towards emotional fulfillment. So someone who's definitely, they've learned something. And it's also an energy of, figuring out what makes them happy, taking the time to get to know someone, what makes them happy. So that's where I feel like you have is someone who's just in their head, unable to make a decision, whether they should start this or just move on, you see. But through that process, they're realizing things about themselves. They become indecisive because they overanalyze too much. They're too much focused on the physical appearance, the physical connection, instead of just kind of, taming that, taming the beast within themselves. This is someone who definitely, I feel, with this Leo energy, they definitely like attention. Okay, they're looking at all that energy. So this is good because it's someone who's looking at themselves. They're gaining some kind of clarity, some kind of insight, that little aha moment about self. So it's definitely someone who focuses a lot on themselves as well. But I do feel this is someone who gets some attention. They're probably quite attractive, you see. So I feel there's a message there for you to take off the rose-colored glasses. Okay, don't just focus on that physical. Okay, take the time to make sure you're connected. You can communicate well, you're connected mentally, you get each other, and just move forward and form that bond. See, I see it's an energy of two people going to grow closer. See, because you never really know unless you focus on other things. So I like this person's energy. I like that they're, analyzing themselves here. See that, Taurus? So tell me more about this person. Yeah, so you can see that energy. This person's definitely thinking here. They are someone who moves very quick. See, when they come in, they communicate, flirty, fiery, passionate. Things move too fast. They're definitely focused on the physical. Okay. But I also feel this person's somebody who can be quite creative. I do feel they like to talk. They do like to talk. They like to communicate, you see. I feel that's important. Something they're realizing about themselves. And I also see some of you could have a choice. You could have multiple opportunities. You may have two people coming towards you. So I see multiple opportunities, some positive energy, but it really is about the one. If you've been waiting for someone who's the one that's just right for you, okay, it could be even telling you, tame that beast within yourself to be strong and brave, build a foundation. It's about starting things off on the right foot, moving forward calmly and peacefully. If you feel like somebody isn't right for you, okay, you just move on. I also see for those of you, if you do have a couple people, it's about making that choice. If you have somebody here who's keeping you waiting, okay, somebody who comes in very fast, very fiery, and then the energy of waiting to make a choice. Someone's indecisive. So it's either yourself or I feel it's just this person's energy. But I feel they're in their head for most of you. This is just that one person. Fiery, passionate. They like to communicate. They definitely have a lot of creative energy. But you see, it's about building the foundation, building a bond between two people. It's about love. It's about, getting to know someone, figuring out what makes you happy. Tame the beast. Don't focus just on the physical. We have the Empress energy. See, someone here sees someone as very physically attractive, very passionate, but it's also an energy with the Empress, the birth of something new, very creative. See, someone very strong, very confident. This person may be seeing you that way, Taurus, and finding you very attractive, but they're very much focused on the physical. So they're thinking about all this. They're having a moment there where that light bulb goes off, where they realize what they're actually seeing, what they're not seeing is everything else about you. Okay, they're very focused on that physical. They're not taking the time to see everything else. So I feel what's going to happen with this person is they're actually going to do that. They're going to focus on everything about you. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot of abundance. You see that beautiful energy? So whatever it is you're waiting for, it's coming towards you. So I feel as if something started here and you're kind of waiting. Okay, may have already kind of started for some of you. This person wants to get to know you more. Yeah, see, it's an area. I find this person interesting, very intelligent, definitely. Someone who's leveled up. They've learned a lot. So it's about building a foundation. So there's some kind of reason to celebrate here, you see. There's some kind of reason to celebrate. Why? Because they're going to tame the beast. They're not just going to focus on the physical. They're going to focus on everything else. But they see you as somebody they can have that with, you see. That's what they're going to see. In this person's past, they failed to see these things. Okay, see that apprehension? I do feel they're going to go through a little bit of that, but then the light bulb's going to come off. They're going to start to see something. See, the fog is lifting. The sun is illuminating everything because they're becoming clear with that little moment that they're having. There's something about you. You're, yes, attractive, creative, but that creative energy of the Empress is somebody who has a lot to offer. This is a person who generally looks past that. They're all about that physical connection, physical appearance. Ooh. They do find you attractive, but they're looking past it. They want it. They need to get to know you more. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, they're looking at things from a different perspective. You could have Sag in their chart. See, you're different than their usual type. There's something different about you. They're looking at things from a different perspective. They're taking a little pause. If you start seeing this person and suddenly they take a pause because they're going through introspection. They're realizing there's more to you than meets the eye. You have a lot to offer. You see, you're different than their usual type. Wow. So there's definitely an energy of chemistry. They do, see, they focus a lot on that. But, sometimes you need to take a little more time to get to know someone, where there's some chemistry. Now, some of you, like I say, you might actually have a choice between two. You may kind of yourself take a little pause and look at this from a different perspective. Is this somebody here that you can see yourself happy with? Is this somebody with a solid foundation? Do they have positive energy? Because it's a celebration. It's positive. It's building of a foundation. You see, it's about looking at it from a different perspective. I actually feel like it's them, but like I say, if you have a choice, you may be in that energy of kind of pulling back, where you feel like there may be something off with one person. Maybe they're too focused on the physical. Okay. But I actually feel if there is a choice, it's this person. But I'm not so sure it's about two people. For most of you, it's really to do with the way they look at things. It's about tempering their passions and their emotions, getting out of their head, finding that balance. See, just kind of like I say, calm, moving forward, taking the time to get to know somebody. Not focusing so much on the physical, focus on all the other things, all the things that you have to offer, because you're different. There's something unique about you. You're strong, you're confident. See, they're seeing that energy as well. You have a lot of inner strengths, which makes a very strong partner. See, they're seeing things different. You've got this person's attention, you see. You've got their attention. They definitely are someone who likes attention. Absolutely. That sun energy there. But yeah, they're going to start something. So if you haven't met this person or haven't heard from them, or, just sort of keep an open mind here. It's the energy of this person kind of holding back a little bit here. They're a little apprehensive, okay? A little bit shy. It's somebody who's wanting to, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? Do you want to go talk? Because I do feel they like to talk. So it's about talking. Yeah, I like that they're having that moment, because that's a moment of clarity. So tell me more about the strength here. There's going to be a strong connection, see? There's a strong connection between the two of you. Strong bond, see? How do you get that? Is by talking, seeing eye to eye, sharing each other's feelings, finding the strength and confidence to communicate. Do you communicate well? So I actually feel, I'm going to tell you, this person's getting it. They're getting it. It's about the foundation. It's about looking at things from each other's perspectives. Okay. And being patient with each other. So it is energy of, this is a situation that requires some patience. But it's also about balance. I'm seeing two cards right there with balance. The balance between two people. You're very similar, but yet you're very different in some ways. But for some reason, it seems to work, you see. So this is what this person's looking at, is the foundation, how this starts. So interesting. But what makes them happy? See, it's an energy of moving forward, taking the time to get to know someone. Look at that, emotional fulfillment. If there is a choice between two, if you have a choice here, you're definitely going to, look to see if something is off with someone, something isn't right. It could be someone, like I say, they come in fiery, flirty, passionate. They're all focused on the physical. There's so much more to you than that. So that's, I feel, what the message is here. So if you have to make a choice, you're going to pick the person, I feel, that has tempered their passions and emotions. They're in control of those passions. They've leveled up. They want to connect and emotional. They want their best friend. They want their soulmate. You see, that's what you're going to be looking for here if you have a choice. So it does look like some of you multiple opportunities. This could be somebody here again who's thinking you may have other opportunities. So they may be apprehensive of reaching out. So yeah, because when the Empress is there, that's somebody who generally has a few options, other people around. But the Empress is somebody who, it's an energy of someone who is creative, passionate, very balanced, very grounded, sensible. Somebody who doesn't really, move. You're not chasing this person. I don't see any chasing. You're just being. But you're loving yourself first. You're focused on yourself. You take care of yourself. You have self-respect. You see, you're different. You're not chasing them. You're not just focused on the physical either. You see, that's the interesting energy. Yeah, they definitely find you appealing, though. There's no doubt. But I feel that it's like they're trying, they're realizing that there's more here than meets the eye, because you're unique. There's something very different about you. Wow. Yeah, so there you go. I'll grab a couple of charms. So we have a fan. So yeah, see, this person's a fan, you see. They're attracted to you, that high vibrational energy. You see that? Yeah, this person definitely likes attention. I can see that. They probably do get a lot of attention. In fact, they could have a couple of options. They may be the one making a choice. It might be a little indecisive, but it's an energy of you. You're unique. You're the Empress. You have a lot to offer. You see, you're more balanced. So yeah, there's an energy of the call, the communication, judgment. So it's about this person making a decision. You see? Yeah, I see a good omen. There's the dragonfly. I do see some Taurus energy doing things by the book. So it's about being open. It's about being an open book. You see this person? Yeah, so there's something traditional here as well. See? Somebody with traditional good looks. The Empress is kind, compassionate, sexy, sensuous, creative. You just have so much to offer. And this is what's attracting this person. Okay? It's a lot here to do with this person themselves. So let's see what this Eight of Wands energy is. So I do see the letter E, see the letter P, and I see the communication. There's the little bird, the communication. So I do see two letters, could be first, last initials, maybe a place where you meet this person. But they're thinking before they come in, right? They're, like I say, they're in their head. They're not quite ready to make this decision because it's an energy of things moving very quickly. Okay, they need to temper. Everything needs to be tempered. They need to be patient. And I feel you are. You're just kind of patient. You're just kind of doing your thing here, you know, but you won't wait forever. This is someone who also knows you won't wait forever. You likely have other options, other choices. So yeah, they get it. Tell me about the Empress energy. Yeah, I see a G. I see a star. So there's that star, you see. Somebody who's maybe really popular. Somebody who gets a lot of attention. There's the fan, you know. Yeah, it's an energy of the fan. See the letter Y. And I see the butterfly. So there's some kind of transformation. See, it's the energy of transformation right there. Taking the time to get to know someone. You're different. Okay, you're definitely different than their usual type. But this person, that moment, that pause where they take a little pause and look at this. Okay, there's something here. But I feel a lot of this could be you, like I say. This could be yourself as well if you've got a choice. But it's an energy of strong, being confident, two people connecting. It's about finding the strength within, okay, to talk about your feelings and your emotions, seeing eye to eye here. There's definitely a connection going to form. You never know until you try, though, right? Till you take a little time to get to know someone. This is somebody who's hasty, maybe judgmental. They come rushing in all passionate and then they move on to avoid a disaster before they even get the time to know somebody. They're learning. Two of Cups. So yeah, we have the wings and we have a key. So there's something to do with these wings. Look at that. We have the Temperance right there. So, take that however it resonates for you. I'm never quite sure on the wings. I usually feel it's kind of air energy. Okay. It's a little lighter than a feather. But yeah, and that key. So the key is communication, seeing eye to eye, connecting. Maybe just be friends first. Spend time together. Communicate. Temperance. I see another P. I see an elephant. Yeah, see, this is someone who's learned from their past. See, they're taking lessons they've learned from their past to be patient, to temper their passions and emotions. And this very well could be some of your energy as well. Is this person right? Is there chemistry? You feel comfortable with this person. Can you talk? Can you communicate? Can you look into each other's eyes? You see? Yeah, moving forward. It's about knowing when to move away. If you have a choice, you're going to move away from somebody and you're going to move towards emotional fulfillment. Yeah. There's the letter I, and then there's that mating for life energy, the seahorse, but it's about seeing. Okay? Taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing things different, going within. It doesn't hurt to take a little moment and to kind of look at it, right? Is there a bond, a connection? It's an energy of two people forming a bond, connecting. So it's about, I feel it's about being friends first, not focusing on the physical right off the get-go so much, not rushing in. We have the Ten of Cups. There's the I, and there's the Y. So first and last initials where you'll meet. I see two Y's here, which is interesting. There's the dragonfly, the good omen, and there's the decision, emotional fulfillment. You see, it's a judgment. This person may have judged you. Okay, they're kind of judging the situation. You can see that. So I do think you're going to connect with this person. I feel they're going to take a little pause here. Okay, kind of look at this. This is someone who's taking something they've learned from their past about making decisions, leaving it's the judgment to get to know you because you're different. You're different than their usual type. So you've definitely caught their attention. Okay. So there you go. You've got something new here. I see the dragonfly coming up twice. I definitely see this person being an open book. You see, it's about being open emotionally, being an open book. Everything needs to be out in the open. Nice. All right, Taurus, I'm going to put these away. I'm going to move on to the next reading. Those of you who are in a situationship. When I bring the charms out for this reading, it takes a little longer to tidy up. All right. So those of you in a situationship, let's see what's happening for Taurus, technically single, but in some kind of situation with somebody. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Clarity, please. Yeah, so he's at a crossroads about whether you should go down a new path. So something has ended. We all know with every ending comes a new beginning. So it's a person at a crossroads. Now, it has to do with going down this path and making a choice. It could be yourself, wondering if you should just end a situation here and move on. You could have options or choices here. Queen two, but it's a crossroads in life, okay, making that choice. Yeah, so I do see a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Could be yourself or this person. You see, it's this person at a crossroads. They're looking at this. Somebody may have a little Gemini in their chart. Yeah, so we got someone very charming, very attractive, definitely somebody with a lot of pride. I see a connection, two people. There's a connection between two people here. So this is a person at a crossroads. So they're making a choice. Should they end this? Or should they go down, or should they take this further? They're on the fence a little bit. It has to do with the world. It's going to create change, this new path. They're manifesting something here. It's about having all the tools, the information, everything they need to know. There's something to do with the soulmate. This person already knows. Okay, there's some kind of a connection here. It could be an energy of taking should they take this to the next level or should they end it? So that could be yourself too. Yeah, so someone here is definitely, I feel, playing it a little bit safe here. They're a little bit on the cautious side. So someone who's kind of keeping this to themselves. And I got to tell you, this person's a little full of themselves at times. I can see this person. But I feel it's an energy of having all the tools. So I'd be a little cautious if you've got somebody where you're kind of waiting to take things to the next level. Okay, because I do see a little bit, kind of feels a little smug, a little manipulation, where they're kind of keeping you sitting there while they make a choice. They may actually have a choice between two people. They could be keeping it to themselves. But they are looking at that energy. I can see this person very proud, loud, maybe a little controlling. Sometimes the King of Wands can be a little domineering. That for some reason with this person, they're looking at this path, this choice. It has to do with ending something maybe with one person, if there is two people, and going down a path, taking things to the next level, connecting on that level. So it could be, like I say, it's an energy of someone manifesting all the information, everything they need to know. Someone who has all the tools. See, this person already knows. I feel they already know. Yeah, see, should they end it or take something to the next level? Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, so it has to do with commitment, taking something to the next level, commitment, maybe marriage, but it's about doing things right, playing fair. It's about balance, and it's an energy of someone who's on the fence. Is this person right for me? Are they my soulmate? Do we connect? Are we right for each other? Yeah, they're just kind of, like I say, for some of you, there's a choice. Somebody who's kind of, you know, on the fence here about marriage or commitment, whether they should end it. And I feel you could be at that point too, okay? Where you feel like just ending this situation and moving on. You might feel like they're manipulating you a little, because sometimes I see that energy of someone who kind of tries to control things. They want to, this is someone who can be quite controlling in a way. Definitely there's that sense of pride, though. This is someone who generally, once they know what they want, they go after it. So, but I feel they're keeping something to themselves. They're kind of just playing it safe right now for most of you. Others of you, you got a person who's possibly got a choice here, and they're manipulating a little bit. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Yeah, so we have the King and Queen of Wands energy. So yeah, it's possible too. This could be yourself here, Taurus, or this person has a choice. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sag between you and another person. You see that? Someone's got a little Libra, a little Gemini in their chart here. Some Scorpio energy. See, it's an energy of transformation, taking things to the next level. It's about commitment. Now, this could be yourself as well, the Queen of Rods, giving someone an ultimatum, kind of putting your foot down. Are we going to take this to the next level? Are you going to commit? Because there's something about a commitment, the next level. It could be to the point where it's time to, maybe get married. I don't know. But it's definitely a situation, all right. But this could be the other person. This King of Wands or Queen of Wands could be the other person. Okay, someone's making a choice here. Tell me about the Magician. Oops, too many. Magician. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. See, this is someone keeping things to themselves, keeping a little secret. So, yeah. See, they're keeping something within. They're offering one cup, keeping everything to themselves here. They're definitely secretive, but it's an energy of you trusting your intuition here. It's an energy of knowing something might be a little off here. Yeah, for some of you, but others of you, I feel this person, I'm going to tell you, it's a choice. This is somebody who's making some kind of a choice. It could be a person who's made a choice in the past, picked another person. It ended. It didn't go well. So like I say, you may be involved in this situation. You may be the Queen of Rods, like I say, where you're not settling. You know what you want. You want some kind of a commitment. Like I say, you could be coming up with that energy, where you're just putting your foot down here like, hey, I'm not going to settle, for this. I do feel like you're going to trust your intuition here, though. Someone's definitely keeping something to themselves. I think it's them playing it safe, making a choice. It's a person who, like a lot of times, has a couple people around them because could be they don't like to be alone. Okay. But it really has to do with the choice of going to the next level, commitment. And I do think they're keeping something to themselves here. It's possible you already know, or you're feeling it. Okay. But I got to tell you, I think this person, I feel this person knows you're a soulmate. You see, there's that aha moment, the light bulb, right? It's going off. Aha. Victory. See, between two people. This person's having that moment. So I don't know if this is something that ended and now this person's coming towards you. They're still in your energy. They're still around you. There's definitely a situation between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. But it has to do with justice and balance. It has to do with someone treating you just right, you see? Whether someone's right for you or not, doing the right thing, being fair. I think this person already knows everything they need to know. I think they know there's a connection here. The light bulb's going off, and it has to do with win or lose. It has to do with speaking the truth. See, they're seeing the truth. So, but like I say, it could be you. You're both right up there together if it's you. But if this is not you, there's been no ultimatum. You haven't stood up. You haven't told this person that you're not settling. Because you're not going to sit in the fence. It's time to go to a next level. If that's not yourself, then there's another person there. So we have do you see a Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, Nine of Cups energy. Here we go. Yeah, so this is somebody who's a little bit emotionally detached. You've got someone who's, they're planning, they're going to communicate. They're hoping it's going to be successful. They're planning for it to be. So they're being careful what they say, being careful how they communicate. They keep some things to themselves. You see, this is somebody who has options, you see. They've got some options here. But this is someone who's been procrastinating as well. They're looking at whether this will be successful. Will this be a victory? Maybe this person's thinking of telling you the truth as well. Win or lose. Maybe they want to know if you have other options as well. But what I feel here is this person's been procrastinating. They're about to make a decision. And they're keeping it to themselves right now. I do see a secret. I actually feel there's a choice here. Whether it be you or them, okay? A little more on that Queen of Rods. Who's this Queen of Rods? Who's the Queen of Rods? Who is this? Ooh, an Empress. This is an Empress. This is someone who has a lot to offer, a lot of abundance, very creative, hardworking, sexy, passionate. Someone who knows what they want and doesn't settle. Wow. So, it's you, Taurus. This is how they see you. They see you as an empress. They already know everything they need to know. See the light bulbs going off. That's an energy. Into me I see. See, they're having that realization. This is a special connection. But what it is, that this person has a choice. They have to end something else. Or, like I say, it's the end of being single. It's just an ending where it's time to take it to the next level, or it will end. Because I do see the Empress isn't someone who sits on the fence for very long, that's for sure. The Empress more than likely has other options too. But I got to tell you, this person's looking at all the possibilities, how this could play out. Likely fantasizing a little bit, keeping it to themselves. You see, it's possible, like I say, they could have other options. I do see this person. This is the person, the way they communicate. They don't always tell you everything. It can be a little secretive. Maybe even a little full of themselves, Like I say, they kind of have, this is someone who has everything they need. That's what I feel. They have everything they need, but what they don't have is love. They don't have that Empress energy. So I do see some fantasizing and procrastinating. They're looking at all the possibilities that this could actually be successful. So you've got a person who's just on a fence. It's an energy of maybe both of you at a crossroads in your life, at that time in your life, okay, where it's time to maybe commit, think about marriage. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Yeah, so this person's definitely... Yeah, so there's a choice, and it could be yourself. You may have a choice, but it still could be this person, like I say, somebody who's, King of Wands energy, financially stable, okay, very creative, possibly a business owner. But you see, there's their energy. They're planning for something to be successful, but will it be? They're looking at all the possibilities. They're working it out in their head first, looking very carefully at the details. They're manifesting. This is someone who has all the tools. They have everything they need. They know everything they need to know, but they're keeping it to themselves. It's energy of, it's a mysterious energy that comes with the Empress. There's that mysterious energy. The mysteries of the Empress. So there you go. You got a person making plans. They're hoping it's successful. They're going to communicate. They're likely not going to say a lot. And if they communicate, But they're looking at the possibilities that this could actually be successful. Okay, this could be a victory. It's a win or lose. They're coming in to tell some kind of truth here. The truth is they may have had other options, but they do want to still possibly take this to the next level. Yeah. It's definitely been a little bit of a secret. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, see, it has to do with reciprocity. This is somebody who, it's kind of an energy of someone who only kind of gives so much. They don't share a lot of themselves, give you a lot of time. But I think this person's going to reach out and they're hoping that you're going to reciprocate. It's also an energy of indulging, someone who likes to be indulged. So they kind of toss that little breadcrumb out there and they're hoping that you're going to give them what they want. But what I feel is going to happen here with this person, they're looking at how this is going to play out because they're playing it safe. I can see it. See, by not saying too much, they don't want to give themselves away just yet. Like I say, they may think you have other choices or options. So, yeah. Some of you definitely, you've got a person who's keeping secrets. Now, the secret could be they're financially stable because they have everything they need. This is someone very good at working, manifesting money. Okay, definitely possible business owner. But it does look like there's some kind of choice, possibly yourself. But I actually feel this is, for most of you, this is just this person's energy. But yeah, if you do have a choice, though, it could be yourself down here, Taurus, okay, with that Page of Pentacles. Keeping something to yourself, you may have other options. But I feel like it's them. Yeah. They want to be indulged. They're hoping you'll indulge them, but they actually look at the way this may play out. You may not reciprocate. So it's an energy of this person just speaking the truth. Win or lose. Tell me about that. Yeah, see, there's the truth. There's feelings. You got somebody in their feelings here. There's the truth. There's some feelings, some emotions. They're hoping you're going to reciprocate, you see. This person's somebody who's cautious how much they share about themselves, the information, how they share their feelings and emotions. You see, they're hoping that if they communicate with you, that you will share your feelings first. That's what I feel if you're in a situationship. Yeah, that's just one scenario, but I do feel that you've got a person who has a choice and they need to come in and tell you the truth. Some of you, the truth, the secret that they're keeping is something to do with their finances, what they're manifesting, that they have feelings. See, they're in their head. You see, you've got a person, I'm going to tell you, you've got a person who's definitely leveling up here. And it looks like it's happening faster and faster. But this is someone who has a tendency to overanalyze a situation. They get into their head. They're very logical. Okay. I do see this energy of the magician. But for those of you who do have other options, you're going to keep it to yourself. Okay. You're just going to keep it to yourself. You're not going to let this person know. Well, often it does. That's what I feel they're looking at here. I see 4 kings. I see all 4 kings here. So what you have is someone who's leveling up. They're going through all those emotions. Most of you, this is just one person. It's about the next level. It's about commitment, marriage, doing things right. Are you the right person? Okay, because we have an Empress here. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, see, look at that. So there is definitely, they're going to reach out. This is someone possibly in your social circle. They could be a friend. This could be somebody, like I say, they may be wanting to reach out, but there could be other people involved as well. But it's I see positive news. I see something positive. I feel like with this person, they're going to tell you some kind of truth. So let's pull out a charm on that one. What is the truth here with the 3 of Cups? I see a W and I see a communication. So this person could be talking to other people, reaching out. I think they're going to tell you the truth. They could be online dating, social media. They could have people reaching out to them as well. But they're looking at how this is going to play out. And I do think what they're realizing is they're analyzing about justice, balance, playing fair, is to just tell the truth. to not try to manipulate the situation. So yeah, you're definitely in some kind of situationship here, but they know they have an Empress. So you know what you want and you're not settling. So, and I think this person sees that. They know it. You won't settle. Okay, because they're seeing an Empress. You have a lot of worth. You have self-worth, value, creative, hardworking. That's the whole package, you see. Tell me about this King of Swords. I see a Y, a T. I see, there's my, oh, I love this one. It's like two little lovebirds sitting on a swing with two little hearts. We have the letter E, and then we have the good luck, serendipity, the four-leaf clover. So someone here definitely has other options, okay? I feel it's the Empress, or they're thinking that. But if it is this person, okay, they're coming in to tell you the truth. They're hoping this is successful. They may even invite you to something, okay? It could be something to do with your social circle, something to do with communication. It's possible they may even be reaching out to other people, some of your friends, to find some things out. But wow, Taurus, yeah. So there you go. This person's there. They're hoping you're going to give them what they want, you see. Yeah. They have it. This person has everything but love. This is the thing. They have everything but love. They probably get attention from other people, lots of people around them, but there's nobody like the Empress, you see. And that's where this is leading. I can see this. Tell me about the Justice here. Justice. Yeah, it says energy of taking that leap forward. It's about leaps and bounds, taking that leap. It's sort of like the Fool energy, but there's a lot of abundance because that's what frogs bring in, that abundance. See, it's about seeing. This person's, you know, this is how they see you, full of abundance. You know, you see that? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, they know. But they also know that you're not going to settle. There has to be a commitment. And it's also possible, like I say, without that commitment, you're going to keep your options open. You're technically single, you see, keeping your options open. Put a ring on it, or at least make a formal commitment. Otherwise, you're going to go out and meet new people. I don't think this person likes that idea. See, they're in their head. They're analyzing the situation. They're keeping things to themselves. This person's pretty wise, right? They're wise. They're careful how much they say, how much information they give. A little bit of a manipulation energy, you see. Tell me about the Empress. I see an E. See, there's that broken heart. See, this person knows. This person knows you're going to keep your options open. You're standing up for yourself. Okay. See, their fear is that you're going to move on. You're going to keep your options open, so they have to commit. And it's honestly, it's not like they're struggling with it. I see them looking at the situation. I see them analyzing it. But it has to do with this mystery. I feel they're trying to solve something, whether you have other options. But I actually feel for some of you, they have some too, you see. Because I see that choice to either end something or take it to the next level. Now, that level could be introduced to friends and family, going out in public together. Maybe this person's been kind of keeping you a secret. Maybe they haven't told anybody. So it's about that level as well. See, it's an energy of someone possibly trying to keep you a secret. So there's something they're not sharing. They're tossing those breadcrumbs, you see. They're hoping you will indulge them, right? That they can manifest things in their way. The Seven of Cups. So I do see an F, an L. Something to do with music, some kind of an event, an invitation possibly here. They're looking at all the possibilities. I do see the Fish. Stories they may be telling themselves in their head too. See, this is someone a little bit on the detached side. You see, they try not to say too much, communicate, give you too much information. They're very wise. But I think what you have is a person who has a lot of feelings. They're trying not to, but they do. But, you know, like I say, it's either they take it to the next level and commit, or you're going to keep your options open. It's what it's telling you. Just, you know, put a ring on it, make some kind of formal commitment, or you're going to go out and meet new people. I don't think this person likes that idea too much. They're looking at how this could play out, you see. And that fish, the little stories, you see, the stories they tell themselves in their head. But they also see you as a very good catch, you know. So I think what you have is just a person who analyzes way too much. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Strong Gemini, Libra. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Yeah, I see the letter H. First and last initials, people involved. I actually feel the next level is introducing to friends and family. Some kind of invitation. They're looking at the possibilities, how this could play out. But there's something they're keeping a secret. And that's where I feel they either don't want you to find out something, or maybe gossip, things like that, people involved. So the best thing is to tell the truth. You see, this person needs to tell the truth. For a lot of you, it's just the feelings, their emotions, telling you the truth about how they feel. Just tell you the truth about the whole story, the whole scenario, what's going on. See, the secret. So, yeah, a little confusing, all right. I can see it, but I can see that, see you up there, you know, standing up for yourself, not settling. If they don't want to commit, you're keeping your options open. It's possible you may even communicate that to this person. Just keeping your options open. Whatever, if you don't want to commit, if it's not going to go to the next level, if you don't want to introduce me to your friends and family, or we're not going to go anywhere, you're trying to keep me a secret. You see, they know how it'll play out too. They're wise. You'll just, you'll seek out other options. You're not going to sit around waiting. Not with that Queen of Wands energy there. Yeah, one more card on the charm on the Empress. Yeah, I see a letter P. Yeah. First and last initials where you'll meet. The W on the Three of Cups is interesting. Yeah, so something to do with the communication, see? They want to communicate something. But I actually feel they're communicating with others, or other people are reaching out to them. They're trying to keep something from you here. And I feel it's at the point now where they need to tell you the truth, win or lose. Okay, and I feel like you're going to possibly do the same with the Queen of Wands, win or lose. You're going to tell them. You're just going to keep your options open. It's just energy, just kind of putting it out there. So I do see the music, something to do with music, the possibilities. So there's some kind of an event here. They're thinking of maybe even inviting you to, but they're looking at how it's going to play out. So that's where I feel there's secrets going to come out is what I think. Okay, I don't think I know. They're trying to keep something. They're manipulating the situation by not sharing a lot of information, because that's the clever, the wisdom with the magician is only say so much. Don't give away too much. Don't give away too many clues, you see. They have feelings, but I don't know whether this person has a fear of commitment or what it is, or they want to, and they're, you know, maybe when you met this person, they had a choice between a couple people. And they kept it a secret. So let's pull up one more for the Three of Cups. Yeah, so it's an energy of being stuck. See, they're trying to protect something, their secret. So they're kind of stuck here. Yeah. It's possible they were trying to protect you from something too. What is this protection about? What is this protection about? You know, they're looking at things from a different perspective. See, there's that moment where the light bulb goes off. They're trying to protect you, or they're trying to protect themselves. This person could have money, so there's something there. So I think it'll be a little different for each of you, but they could actually be trying to protect you from something. But again, like I say, it has to do with themselves, a little introspection, looking at things from a different perspective, seeing it from your perspective, you see, and that's where this is here. They're seeing that. So if you tell this person, hey, we take it to the next level, we either commit, we go out in public, introduce to friends and family, or you're going to just seek out other options, you see. There it is, seeking out other options. This person knows you're a soulmate, though. I can tell you, they know there's a good connection here. They don't really want you connecting with someone else. See, they have to make a decision. They're procrastinating here. They're just kind of taking a pause. Some of you may have if you do get out and socialize, you may have other people checking you out here as well. See, they don't like that idea. That's why they're manipulating. They're trying not to say too much. I think this is someone, it could be someone a little controlling, wanting to keep you all to themselves too. So watch that energy where they want to keep you all to themselves. They don't want to take you out in public. They don't want other people checking you out because they see how this could play out too. So there could be a little jealousy there, I feel, with this person for some of you too. But there is a connection. This is about two people talking, sharing their feelings and emotions, seeing eye to eye, seeing things from each other's perspective. Okay, so that's where I feel it's about two people talking it out here. See how it goes. But yeah, I feel like whatever this person is up to, or what they may have been up to at some point, because something has ended here. There's something that's over. Now, I don't know if this person ended a marriage or a commitment with somebody. Maybe they started something with you before it was over, but it has to do with the path in life, the crossroads, that choice. To me, it's about the next level. Two people taking things to the next level. So I'm not seeing a lot of fear. I just see this person analyzing the situation. All right. So there's your messages there. I think this person's coming in to tell you the truth, win or lose. I feel like you both should tell each other the truth, whatever it is that's going on. It's possible you already know it. Okay. Okay. You may already know. Maybe you know this person has feelings for you, but there's some secrets that they're trying to keep from you. So take care. Wish you the best. Bye for now.